Hey guys, it's Leanne. Happy Friday. I wanted to share this because I was just talking to a home security person, and we were talking about, just protecting your house. And he said, it's so interesting that there are so many times that people are like, oh, I'm just getting the security system to protect the belongings that are in my house, the material possessions. And he said, until you're in that situation where somebody has broken into your house or somebody's in your house, all of a sudden it doesn't matter what your material possessions are. You are thinking, is this person still in my house? Like, what could I do to make sure that this person is out? And he said, and that's what the importance of the security system is that, you're protecting your family and making sure nobody's there. And he was sharing, he goes, I have a security system on my house because I want to know when my children come home, when my wife comes home, that there is nobody else in that house, and that there's going to be nothing that's going to harm them. And I just really started thinking about that and thinking about health and fitness. How many times we say, oh, I'll make the change when this happens. And you think, oh, I can put it off. Oh, I have time. It really doesn't matter. It's not that big of a deal. I can't really afford, that expense for the security system. I think he was saying it's like $45 a month. So, oh, $45 a month, I can't do, we'll figure it out. Well, what do you do if you come home and somebody is in your house and they take your kids or do something, or do something awful? Wouldn't that $45 a month be well worth it? I know for me, I'm like calling my husband, like, we need to get our security system done. But I just started thinking about it with your fitness. So, those of you who've been following my page know that I went to a naturopathic doctor. My estrogen is 3 times higher than it should be. And all I could think of is, oh my gosh, am I walking down the same path that my mom could have been walking down when she was diagnosed with ovarian cancer? I am 36. My mom was diagnosed at 46 years old and fought until she was 52 years old. And so when I look at my health and fitness, there is no other option. Like, it's in The Blind Side, where she says, like, every good housewife knows your first bill that you pay is your mortgage, and then the second bill is your insurance. But are you paying for your health? You guys, I saw my mom's chemo bills. They were $99,000 for one chemo session. And I could go off on the whole, medical field and pharmaceuticals and why that's so expensive and so ridiculous. But for $160 a month, even if you had to pay $160 a month, which you don't, you could pay $160 and have me for a full year. $160? Like, who would pay $160 to make sure, like, as an insurance policy for your family, for your health, for your ability to keep going? I sure as heck do every single day. I would pay more than that. I'd pay $160 a day if it helped me prevent what could be coming into my body. If it could help me say, you know what, I'm just making sure. I am just being proactive to do that, and that's why I went to the naturopathic doctor. $1,000 out of pocket to just, get started on healing my body. I talk to so many people every single day. Oh yeah, Leanne, I would love to, but I just can't afford it. You can't afford to be sick. And as a kid, I shared yesterday, yesterday was, I forget what it's called, but it was a young adult awareness day for those kids who are suffering the loss or the illness of a parent. You want to know what's stressful to your family? Not finances. I mean, it is. But when you're a parent, when you are sick, that's not going to be your primary concern. If you were dealt with this situation right now, if somebody said you have cancer, I'm pretty sure your first thought would be, oh my God, I need to be here for my kids. I need to be here. And you would be like searching, what do I need to do? I know the minute she told me my estrogen level was too high, my mind started racing. It was like I had my own cancer diagnosis. I was like, how do I get this out of my body? What do I need to do? I'll follow whatever rules you have. Okay? Because I need to make sure I get it out of my system. Just like with the security system, you need to make sure that nobody's in your house. So what's stopping you? If you've been giving yourself the excuse, and I'm going to call it an excuse, that you can't afford to make your health a priority, I'm going to say earmuffs for any kids, bull. You deserve this. I know that the majority of people out there will go below $160 on a bunch of crapola at Target and not even blink an eye. And you're like, it was Target, I got sucked in. But then they'll say no to their health and fitness. Just like saying yes to a security system and protecting your house, you have to protect your body. Because who's going to be here to be there for your kids, to make sure your daughter is all dolled up and beautiful on her wedding day, and you can take all those beautiful pictures with her, or if you're a dad, that you're able to walk your daughter down the aisle, or for moms, you know, you're there having that mother-daughter dance, mother-son dance at the wedding. Who's going to be there? Hey, Chrissy, you need to protect you. This should be your first priority. Okay, your number one priority, because if you're not here, nobody pays for the house. Who the heck's gonna pay that bill? You gotta put yourself first and then figure it out. And I guarantee you guys, when you make it a priority, things shift. They do. It did for me. I remember being in that first situation, and all of a sudden, look, month 2, $260 extra in my pocket could afford both my husband and I being on Shakeology every single month, because you can guarantee if I'm taking care of myself, I'm making sure my husband's doing it too, because I need him. So just think about it. You have to be proactive. You're not making sure you're looking good in the bathing suit. Yes, that's an added bonus. You're making sure you're here healthy for your family and for you, and you're here long term. You're protecting against what could happen. Okay, and that's the importance. So I hope you guys have a fabulous day. Happy Friday. Let me know, do you have any fun plans for the weekend? I know this got a little serious. I just left the guy at the thing and I had to share it. So let me know how you're doing, if you like videos like this, and share if you have a friend that really needs that pep talk. And have a fabulous day. Bye.